Hello. Hello, everybody. It's that time again. It's that time again where I tell you, it's that time again. It's that time again where I ask, bro, why is second chapter's soundtrack so good? Why is Trails in the Sky's use of leitmotifs like absolutely on point? Go right on over here. Let's get rid of these cell faces, only temporarily. Just make sure we're on live chat. We are on live chat, so let's bring these cell faces right back. Stupid streamer interrupting the best escape sequence music ever? Look, it's not my fault. The timer told me to. I had to. I can't control what the clock says. I cannot control time. Okay, anyway, I should probably push this down. Give chat a little bit of a little rough shove. Haven't done that in a long time. Okay, let's stop to that for now. We're doing a little bonus Azure stream because the last Azure stream started way later than it should have. We did a full stream, but it was just super late, and I feel like doing more. Also, I don't know why. I just want to. I also just kind of feel like doing it. Grab them black crystals? Look. Look. Look, here's the thing, right? Alright? That's the it's too memey, because the problem is, like, you're controlling how fast somebody acts through time, not time itself. That's the problem. And if we're talking about, like, arts that do damage, the problem is that's not controlling time. That's just controlling whether or not somebody, like, passes the fuck out. Gotta finish Azure before Bob? Victor, I'm not that worried. I'm not particularly alarmed of that not being a possibility. I do want to get to Cold Steel though. I don't know why, but like when I started streaming Azure, I realized like once Azure's done, we're moving right on to Cold Steel. And for some reason that excited me. I don't know why. It just kind of did. So I don't remember what we were doing. I think we're going main quest progress, right? Because we've completed everything. Or everything that I think we can currently complete up to that, like at this point. If we've reported everything, if I check our notebook, we should have like check marks next to everything. So where were we meant to go again? Okay, Michelle, Arios wants to exchange information about Heiyue and the Red Constellation. Okay. Alright. Baba has over 7 tons of the playtime you do? And is only 60% of the way through the game? Fuck, hang on. Okay, I'm curious now. I was thinking about this earlier, but I didn't look. So let's look. It's about to get cacophonous for a second, but like, don't be alarmed. Just gonna open up Trails from Zero, real quick. I want to see something. Okay, 74 hours and 46 minutes. So we'll call that like 75 hours. That's my stream save of Trails from Zero. And granted, I was talking to NPCs. Just not nearly as much as Bob does. Do we have enough to upgrade a Slaughter 12? Maybe. Do I want to? Do I need to? I figured when you said tons, you meant times, but it still reads the same, even if you read it as tons. Weirdly enough, it weirdly works. Okay, can we... I want to get some level 2 slots on people who don't have level 2 slots, right? That makes some kind of sense, right? Go Wazzy. Oh, okay. Sorry, Noel. Okay, they're just talking about the same memes. Now, we haven't done anything, okay? But this isn't the Bob meme, alright? I'm just making that so I don't overwrite the old save by accident. Disappointed, we can't stalk Estelle and Joshua anymore.
Ara, よく来たわね。まだアリオスは戻ってないけど、よかったら2階で待っている？なんだったら用事を済ませてから来てくれてもいいけど。
あ、そうなんですか。そろそろ夕方だし、他にやっておくことはあったかな。
I think we're chill. I think we're good.
それじゃあ2階に上がって適当にくつろいでてちょうだい。お茶とコーヒーの用意があるから勝手に入れちゃっていいわよ。
わかりました。
それではお邪魔します。
Iris returned to the Bracer Guild soon after. He and the SSS exchanged information regarding the trade conference, Hey Yue, and the Red Constellation.
Naruhodo. クリムゾン商会というのにそんな裏があったとは。
最近帝都方面の情報が入りにくくなってたものね。
You're happy to finally have your soul free from the death grip Azure story had? Oh, we haven't even gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet. We're getting there.
ありがとう。おかげで助かったわ。
いえ、お役に立てたら幸いです。しかし、赤い星座の情報はそっちの方でも掴んでないわけ。
It was interesting to see Crimson and Co. and No Blanc brought up in that Zero newspaper. I barely read the newspapers. I barely read books. I can't read, clearly. It's like when I saw that on Bob Stream, I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. And of course, he hasn't gotten here yet, so it's like he doesn't know.
ギルドって両兵団と小競り合いをすることが多いって聞くけど。
確かに多いが、赤い星座クラスの大物とことを構える機会はめったにない。下手をすればお互い全面戦争になりかねないからな。
そこまで。ちょっとした小国の軍隊レベルみたいですね。
数ある両兵団の中でも赤い星座は別格と言えるわね。大陸全土にコネクションを持ち、紛争の兆しあらば即座に介入して自分たちを高く売り込む。同じ両兵団で匹敵しそうなのは西風の旅団くらいかしら。
確か ルバージェの若頭の古巣だった場所だったっけ？
あっちもあっちで歴戦の猛者どもが集まる両兵団だ。特に両兵王と呼ばれたトップは化け物みたいなやつだったが、半年前に闘神、俺の親父と相打ちになったらしい。
Oh shit! I for no reason, Dude immediately made a connection to the Red Constellation.
ランディ。
いろいろあるみたいだな。
I mean, it's in the name, right? Crimson and Co. It's like right after the Red Constellation was brought up in context with Randy. I could maybe, because like, you have to understand the conspiratorial mindset Bob gets into when he starts trying to predict shit that happens in these games. And it's like, I can see how he came upon that. That's not as like, that's not like when he saw Weissman, Alba, not Weissman. That's not when he saw Alba in like first chapter for the first time, goes like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely the main antagonist. Like, it's not the same. One I can understand, and one I'm sitting here going like, what the fuck do you mean you know this guy is evil? What are you talking about?
一応その情報についてはギルドの方でも把握しているわ。ちなみに現在西風の旅団は活動を休止しているそうだけど、赤い星座の方は相変わらず精力的に活動しているみたいね。
おじきが残っているからな。赤い星座の副団長オーガロッソ・シグムント、闘神と両兵王に匹敵するほどの化け物だ。
When he saw Gunter, yeah. Just suddenly decided to start giving him the same voice he gave Weissman. For no reason. Just seems people with the portrait is evil, and you know, it's got a pretty high success rate. I mean, not really. He thought the Capuas were evil. Of all the people he accused of being evil in first chapter, and there were a lot of them. I don't remember all of them now, but there were a lot of them. He only hit like 3. Now, of course, I'm thinking of evil as in like actually evil, not people who are antagonists. So it's a little different.
その3人は特に有名だろう。話を聞く限りでは俺ですら太刀打ちできるかどうか。
そんな。
風の牽制が太刀打ちできない？
私の見る限りじゃ五分五分くらいかしら。剣士と両兵じゃ戦闘スタイルも得意とする間合いも違ってくるし。
What if he's gonna do the same with Arios? What, like, predict whether or not Arios is gonna just, like, save us from the final boss at the end? Like, Cassius did in first chapter?
Daな。あんたは確かに強いが、おじきも正真正銘の化け物だ。やり合えばお互い、ただじゃ済まねえだろ。
Oh, call him evil. I mean, oh, what was his first impression of Arios when he first saw him? I think he was like, he thought he was like hardcore edgy or something.
ああ、分かっている。だが必要とあらば敵対することもあり得るだろう。
And he made fun of his clothes a lot.
問題は彼らが何の目的でクロスベル入りをしたかだが。
結局そこですよね。
これだけ情報を集めてもそこがわからないんじゃね。手がかりは帝国政府が絡んでいるってことくらい。
それなんだけど、一つ気になる情報があるのよ。共和国方面でアリオスが掴んできてくれたんだけど。
His first impression of Ares was, God damn it, we have a Cassius.
どんな情報ですか？
ああ、ヘイユエについてだ。どうやら現在共和国政府がヘイユエの長老たちと何かの取引を行っているらしい。
本当ですか？
ヘイユへの長老というとシンくんのおじい様もそうね。
それでね、もう一つのポイントなんだけど、その取引を主導したのがキリカ・ローランって女性なの。
それってまさかあのキリカさん？
へえ、オークションの時に見かけた黒髪のお姉さんか。
実は彼女は遊撃士協会とも縁がある人物でな。リベールのツァイス支部で受付をしていた経験もある。だが1年ほど前に引退し、カルバードの情報機関に移籍した。その情報機関の名前をロックスミス機関という。
そうだったんですか。
ロックスミス、共和国の大統領の名前ですね。大統領主導で新たな情報機関が設立された話は聞きましたが、ちょっと待ってください。赤い星座とヘイユエは以前構想しているんですよね。その2つに2大国の諜報関係者がそれぞれ接触しているということは。
見事な対立構図が出来上がりつつあるというわけだ。
まさかクロスベルの地で帝国と共和国の代理戦争を？
当然その可能性も考えられるわね。特に明日からの通商会議では、エレボニアからは最小に王子、カルバードからは大統領が来るわ。お互い機に乗じて相手のトップを抹殺するつもりかもしれないけど。
だがそれにしてはお互い接触を隠していないのは不自然だ。仮にヘイユエや赤い星座が動けば、そうした背景が明るみに出て国際社会の非難を招き寄せるだろう。帝国にしても共和国にしてもそれだけのリスクを負うとは思えん。
確かに短絡的な攻撃を仕掛ける状況ではありませんね。でもそれならどうして？
くそ、おじきども、一体何を考えてやがるんだ。
いずれにせよ、現在できつつある構図には何らかの意味があるはずです。多分俺たちが手に入れていない欠けたピースがあるはず。それをつかむ必要がありそうですね。
なるほどね。
さすがロイド君、先回りされちゃったわね。
実は我々も同じ見解でな。その欠けたピースについてはギルドの情報網を駆使して現在当たりをつけている最中だ。
そうだったんですか。
そんじゃ何か分かったらこっちにも教えてくれんのか。
ええ、新たな事実が判明次第警察本部にも連絡するわ。
お前たちの方でも何か掴んだら知らせてくれ。明日からの3日間を何事もなく乗り切るためにな。
了解しました。
何か判明したらすぐにお知らせします。
And we have respect. We can work with the Bracer Guild without having to use Estelle and Joshua as intermediaries. A lot's changed since the prologue of Zero. Afterward, Kia and Shizuku returned to the Guild of Zeit. Lloyd and the team said their goodbyes to Arios and Shizuku, who planned to go out for dinner. The SSS then returned home.
そういえば明日はしずくちゃんとデパートの屋上に行くんだったっけ？
除幕式だっけ？一緒に見ようって約束したの。
そうなんだ。
I want to see the Orcus Tower get unveiled. I've been waiting half a year for that thing to be finished.
あら、でもしずくち
I
ゃん、
mean, you know, in
除
game.
幕式の様子を見るのは。
雰囲気だけでも感じたいって言ってたよ。どんな感じかはキーヤが教えてあげるんだ。
Then again, I guess if you figure that, like, it was 75-hour playtime, and I play, like, once a week, I guess that's kind of half a year in real life, too, isn't it? I was just looking for the slightest crack in areas to dig into theory-wise. He already seems fixated on the idea of him doing awful stuff for Shizuku's sake. Yeah. Also, I think something he tends to do is if he thinks of something, he tends to really fucking stick to those guns until something directly contradicts it. That's the impression I get. It's not even really like an impression. It's like demonstrable fact. It's like it's happened before through his trail streams.
そっか。
あの子もけなげだな。
ねえねえランディ、さっきから元気ないね。
そんなことねえって。シャキーン、ほれ見ろ。いつも通りのクールでハンサムなナイスガイだろ。
ナイスガイ？先輩、ナイスガイはさすがに死後なんじゃ。
から元気も元気のうちってことかな。
混ぜ返すな後輩ども。
でもランディ、あまり一人で思い詰めないでくれよな。
そうね、こういう時のために私たちがいるんだから。くれぐれも自分だけで何とかしようと思わないでね。
分かってるって。ただまあ一応俺の身内でもある連中だ。一度腹を割って話してみようとは思ってる。
They really didn't need to translate that half that dialogue there. What do you mean? What could you possibly mean?
それは
危険じゃないのか。
まあ勝手知ったるってやつだ。しかしおじきのやつ話があるとか抜かしながら全然音沙汰がねえんだよな。
ああ、昼に訪ねてみた時も不在だったみたいだしな。
さすがに腹が減ったな。そういや課長は今夜は遅くなるんだったよな。
ああ、明日の除幕式の段取りが長引いてるみたいだからな。
だったら今日は外食で済ませるのもいいかもしれないわね。
あ、たまにはいいですね。
Man says he's perfectly fine. That must mean he's perfectly fine. Yeah, if he wasn't perfectly fine, he wouldn't say he was perfectly fine. Look, Randy is a bro, okay? He would never lie.
するとそこのレストランか流浪飯店あたりになるかな。
なあ、荷物置いたらみんなで出かけようか。
That was more of a purr than a grr. That wasn't like a grr. That was more like a Is Zeit part cat?
サイト、
どうしたの？
なんかお客さんが来てるって言ってるよ。
お客さん。ランディ、
You're gonna be able to stay on stream for about an hour or less, but it looks like you're gonna be able to be here for longer. Hopefully not for bad reasons. Hopefully just for things that just kind of worked out that way, not because like something inconvenient or catastrophic.
とにかく入ろうか。
Oh.
ランディのいとこの。
どうもどうも、シャーリー・オルランドです。遅かったね。待ちくたびれちゃったよ。
お前一体何しに来やがった？
あ、釣れないな、ランディには。2年ぶりの可愛いいとこにそっけなさすぎるんじゃないの？
いいから答えろ。
The work time delayed. Okay.
いや、ここで何をしていた？
Oh, that sounds a little less than ideal.
ぬるいね、ランディに。対人トラップを仕掛けてたら入った瞬間にひき肉になってたよ。いつからそんなにふぬけになっちゃったのさ。
あなたいきなり何を。
心配しなくてもトラップとかは仕掛けてないよ。ランディに一人だったらそんなお遊びもありだったけど、戦争中でもない限り一般人は巻き込みたくないからね。
こりゃまた過激な子だね。
君シャーリーと言ったか。改めて支援家のロイド・バニングスだ。
あ、どうもどうも。こないだはごめんね、つい耳たぶ噛んじゃってさ。
それはともかく、ここはクロスベル警察の分室で、君の座っているそのソファーも公費で賄われたものだ。トラップだの巻き込むだの、子供の前で不用意な発言は控えてもらおうか。
ごめんごめん、つい懐かしかったからお兄にじゃれつきたくってさ。
お前が俺に懐く玉か。大方おじきの使いで俺を呼びに来たんだろうが。
それって。
正解。パパが言ってたでしょ、いずれ話があるって。明日から忙しくなりそうだし、今晩あたりはどうかだってさ。あ、別に断ってもいいけど。
断った場合は手段を選ばねえってんだろ。お見通しなんだよ、
調子が戻ってきたみたいだね。パパはノイエブランで先にやってるけど、どうする？
いいだろ。みんな悪いが夕食は俺抜きで。
ねえねえ、ランディ、このお姉ちゃんひょっとして悪い人？
キア
キアちゃん下がって。
悪い人はひどいな。っていうか何その子、めちゃくちゃ可愛くない？
うちで預かってる子でな。手を出したら殺すぞ。
わかった。少なくともこのビルを爆破するのはやめておくよ。もちろん冗談だからね。
なんて会話。
こりゃ心臓に悪いね。
まあそういうことだからおじきんとこに顔を出してくる。今夜中には戻るからあんま心配しないでくれや。
でも
さすがに危ないんじゃ。
なあランディ、だったら俺も挨拶に伺っていいかな。
お？
ロイドさん？
一応支援課のリーダーとして同僚の身内に挨拶するのは礼儀だろうからな。それに高級クラブなんていい社会勉強になりそうだし。
へえ、面白いねお兄さん。いいじゃんいいじゃん、せっかくだからついてきなよ。
だったら僕もご一緒させてもらおうかな。高級クラブノイエ・ブラン、一度遊んでみたかったんだよね。
綺麗なお兄さんもどうぞ。あれ、ひょっとしてお姉さん？
一応お兄さんってことになっているみたいだけど。
何考えてんだお前ら。シャーリー、お前も勝手に話を進めんじゃね
まあまあ、車で送り迎えするからさ。そうだ、お姉さんたちも来る？あ、でもその子と狼はさすがに連れていけないな。
エリ、ノエル、夕食はキーヤと済ませてくれ。それと課長に一応連絡を。ザイトは課長が戻るまでここの守りをよろしく頼む。
お。
でも分かった。留守の方は任せて。
気をつけてください。ねえねえロイド、どこかに出かけるの？
ああ、ランディたちとちょっと出かけてくるよ。遅くなるかもしれないから夜更かししないで寝るんだぞ。
いってらっしゃい。
くそ、どうしてこんなことに。
まあ腹をくくるしかないんじゃない？
これは
That's Floyd's turn to be a bro? True. Even for her, you call BS? I mean, maybe she can get away with it, but like, what about if the patrons like complain, right? Like, it still has to operate as a front.
確かラインフォルト社の防弾リムジンだっけ？
Like, what if you went to a bar, you didn't know it was like a front for some fucking for a fucking mercenary company, and like somebody suddenly like walks in with like their dog, and like their dog just starts like trying to drink your drink. And you go to the bartender like, the fuck, what's going on here? It's like, sorry man, the owner said it was okay. And they, like, would you go back?
Huh. 早速こんな代物まで買ったのか。さすがに景気がいいじゃねえか。
おかげさまでがっぽり稼いでるからね。
シャーリー様、お疲れ様です。それと若、ご無沙汰しておりました。
ガレス、久しぶりだな。それはともかく、さすがに若ってのはよせよ。
バルベル様の件、お聞きになったかと思います。本当に惜しいかと。ここ、
I skip by accident. The likes to look at the economics things side of you has to wonder how much the Red Constellation's income is investment and property based, as opposed to from just Jaeger work. I mean, well, we know that No Blank is like it's one of the ways that we've been told that they keep themselves funded, right? You can't not imagine that Shirley has done something stupid like that before, though. She herself is also a teen. I mean, fair?
締めっぽい話はなしなし。今夜はパーッと行くんだから。ささ乗って、お兄さんたちも早く早く。
ああ、それじゃあ遠慮なく。
お邪魔するよ。さすが豪華だね。両兵団ってのはそんなに儲かるのかい？
うちは特別かな。資産家や大貴族のお得意様も多いし、1000万ミラとか普通に入ってくるよ。
At what point during Zemuria's economic boom, do you just throw in the towel and permanently become a holding company? Mercenary Works has a huge overhead. Well, I mean... Okay. The Northern Jaegers are a special case, right? But like... I don't know, the impression we're getting from the Red Constellation so far is that some part of you has to really fucking like doing it.
.トップクラスの傭兵を抱えたらそれなりに維持費もかかるし、当然武装は最新のものばかり。そろそろ飛行船でも手に入れたかよ。
それはまだ。やっぱり頑丈さだとリベールの軍用艇がいいんだけど、なかなか裏に流れないからね。ま、いざとなったら潜入して奪っちゃうって手もあるんだけど。
冗談だよな。
I mean, I'd be interested in that game, because, like, Liberal still has Cassius, so, like, I don't know.
まあ、そういうことにしとけ。
そうですか。そんなことに。
ええ、ごめんなさい。せっかくティオちゃんがまた連絡してくれたのに。
いえ、話が聞けてよかったです。とりあえず今日はこれで。また連絡させてもらいます。
ええ、わかったわ。
ティオ、またね。あんまり心配しないでね。はい、失礼します。
ロイドたち、本当に大丈夫なのかしら。
相手が相手だけにさすがに心配ですね。
ああ、帰ったぞ。
課長だ。
課長、
お疲れ様です。
遅くなった。状況は変わっていないか？
ええ、先ほど連絡した時のままで。
私たちも店の近くで待機した方がいいんでしょうか？
ま、そう心配すんな。ノイエブラン周辺には一家の監視も入ってるからな。
そうだったんですか。
ただ連中がその気になれば監視の目も潰されるかもしれん。とにかく今夜はあいつらの帰りを待つしかねえだろう。
こんな場所があったのか。
繁華街でも超一等地だな。
僕が顔を出してるホストクラブも近くにあるよ。そういえばこの店、前は議員先生の御用達だったけど、最近は外国の賓客が多いんだって。
みたいだね。ちなみに今日は貸し切りだから遠慮なくくつろいじゃっていいよ。さあ、入った入った。
おい、
自由気ままな子だね。
ガレス、オモリ、ご苦労さんだな。
とんでもない。
来たか、ランドルフ。
おじき、ずいぶん唐突じゃねえか。前に会ってから2週間、何の音沙汰もなかったくせによ。
こちらもいろいろやることがあってな。しかしお前がこの場に連れを連れてくるとは、2年前のお前じゃ考えられんな。
うちのリーダーは義理がたいんでね。
はじめまして。クロスベル警察特務支援課ロイド・バニンクスと言います。
同じく支援課の準メンバー、ワジ・ヘミスフィアだよ。
クリムゾン商会代表シグムント・オルランドだ。迷惑をかけた貸しもある。ゆっくりと飲んでいくがいい。
ではお言葉に甘えて。
ところで迷惑をかけたっていうのは旧鉱山の一件でいいのかな。
さてな、腹も減ってるんだろう。すぐに料理を持ってこさせよう。
あ、パフェもう一つ追加ね。
さて、積もる話もあるが、まずは客人、お前らからの質問に答えよう。それが目当ての一つだろうが。
はい、話が早くて助かります。率直に言ってクロスベル警察はあなた方の動向に注目しています。特にどのような目的でクロスベルに滞在しているかを。
直球だな。俺たちがここにいる理由はいくつかあるが、もちろん最大の目的は契約を結んだからだ。
それは帝国政府との契約ですか？
ノーコメントだ。
Holy shit, he's chat. He's Bob's chat. Also, this one here didn't get upscaled very well.
うちの業界にとっちゃ守秘義務に抵触するんでな。
なるほど。
それじゃあエレボニアのレクター大尉との関係は？ルバーチェ跡地の買収でお世話になったそうじゃない。
あのザレ言使いか。鉄血の懐刀だけあってなかなか面白い小僧だ。案外サオあたりともいい勝負をするかもしれんな。
じき、あのメガネ野郎も知ってんのか？
去年連中の縄張りをかき回した時にやり合った。正直ぬるい仕事だったが、奴の手勢には食い下がられてな。まさかこの町でも顔を合わせるとは思わなかったが。
噂のインケのには結局会えなかったんだよね。別の仕事をしてたらしくてニアミスだったみたいでさ。確かちょっと前までクロスベルにいたんでしょ。
ああ、ルバーチェが消えてから音沙汰はねえらしいが。ごまかすな。あのレクターってやつとの関係を聞いてんだろうが。
つまりはノーコメントというわけだ。それ以上は察しろ。
いいさランディ。ちなみに差し支えなければでいいんですが、今回の契約というのはどのくらいの額なんですか？
ほう。
お兄さん目の付けどころがいいね。
なるほど、そんな反応が出てくるくらいの額なんだ。1億ミラくらい出てるのかな。
ノーコメントだとはぐらかしてもいいが、ま、今回の契約に関してはそのくらいの額と言っておこう。
1億ミラ相当の契約。
Well, that's how you get to the bottom of matters, right, Victor? Always follow the money.
豪気だね。
ろくでもねえことをやろうとしてるみてえだな。
ふん、サービスはここまでだ。それじゃあそろそろ本題に入るとしよう。ランドルフ、前も言ったが休暇は終わりだ。貴様には近いうちに次の刀身を継いでもらう。
刀身、親父さんの異名だっけ。
ふざけんな！何を口走ってやがる。まさか酒に酔ったとか抜かすんじゃねえだろうが。
ふん、簡単な話だ。赤い星座を率いるのは刀身でなくてはならん。
The key to no comment in Bob's chat is to use it both when he's right and wrong. If it's only used when he's right, it just makes it a confirmation. True! That's why I always say the same thing every single time. Anytime he makes some kind of prediction, I always go either, well, I wouldn't want to spoil anything, or I'd say something like, what if I told you? Basically, almost anytime he makes a guess.
そしてそれを継ぐのは兄貴の息子である貴様の義務だ。
なんで俺が。刀身が必要ってんならあんたが継ぎゃいいだろう。なんならシャーリーでもいい。女じゃいけない理由はねえはずだ。
俺はあくまで戦機、戦場を蹂躙するだけなんだ。兄貴みたいにはなれんし、またなりたいとも思わん。それはこいつも同じ。いや、ある意味俺以上だろう。
うんうん、シャーリーも刀身なんて柄じゃないな。
ランドルフ、貴様には分かっているはずだ。
The fucking parfait is bottomless. She's been at that for like the last 20 minutes now.
兄貴がなぜ長年の宿敵と決着をつける気になったのか。かつて兄貴は貴様に試練を与えた。そして貴様はそれを乗り越え、見事刀身を継ぐ器を示した。お前も気づいているはずだ。もう他の者にはなれんこと。
刀身を継ぐ試練。
今はへたれてるけど昔のランディ兄はすごかったよね。何せ西風の大部隊を撃破するためにあの村を。
黙れ。頼むからそれ以上喋るな。ランディ。
ダサ。ちょっとショックだな。これでも昔はランディ兄に憧れてたこともあったのにさ。
そのくらいにしておけ。今夜は帰るぞ、シャーリー。
分かった。
その姿、兄貴が見たらどう思うかよく考えてみろ。それ以上無様を晒す前に従うか逃げるか抗うか決めるがいい。さもなくば死ね。
おやすみラミーに。お兄さんたちもまたね。
たくお嬢たちを連れてこなくてよかったぜ。さすがに格好悪すぎだろう。
ランディ、
すまねえな。無様なところを見せちまったみたいだ。
そんな風に言うなよ。どう考えてもおかしいのは彼らの方だろ。
でもそこまでへこんでるところを見ると意外と図星だったみたいだね。
マジ？
嫌な野郎だ。ああ、この上もなく図星で
Lloyd, Randy, and Wazzy proceeded to walk their way back home, having turned down the car the manager had prepared for them. They met with the girls and Sergei, all of whom had been worried about them. After putting a half-asleep Kia to bed, Lloyd and the team delivered their report.
そんなことが本当にとんでもない連中みたいですね。
ま、お前が刀身ってのを継ぐって話はともかく、いろいろ収穫はあったみたいだな。
連中が今受けてるのは1億ミラソートの契約。契約相手は流れからして帝国政府なのは間違いねえだろ。
それと明日から忙しくなりそうとか言ってたから、やっぱり通商会議の期間中に何かしでかすつもりみたいだね。
そうなるとその1億の契約の内容だが、ロイドどう思う？
はい。
Only we knew how much a mirror was worth. I don't know. We know that there's like 50 Mira coins, right? Like, we know that at least the coin denomination of a Mira goes as high as 50. Right? Because, you know, just hypothetically, you know, just hypothetical, just off the top of my head. Like, if you just go into school one day, and like your senpai comes up and goes like, hey, you want to see a cool trick? He got 50 Mira, and he flips the coin, and then he scams you out of 50 Mira. You know, just a random example, just off the top of my head, just making it up. We know that for a fact. So, like, probably, my guess is that Mira is sort of like yen, in that it doesn't use the decimal system. So it's probably worth like a cent in like 1940? I don't know. You never want to borrow 50 Mira. The interest rates are insane. True. I think it's based on Japanese yen. Yeah, I think maybe I'm mistaken. Didn't the British currency not use decimal points, the decimal system, for a while too? Or maybe I'm like entirely mistaken and I'm misunderstanding or misremembering something. Oh shit. What's the purpose of the Red Constellation's 100 million Mira contract? Oh no. What could it be? It's all over the place, but for lower price things, that does seem to be the case. Yeah. They had a subsystem, pounds and pence. I mean, it's still pounds and pence, though. Right? Like something that's like 50p, something that's like 50 pence, that's like... Right? But now it's a fiat currency, not based off gold like it used to be. Well, I mean, I know it's 2, but I forgot how I'm supposed to reach that conclusion. The idea that, like, you know, Rocksmith and Osborne are going to be in town. The idea that, you know, you have all these forces moving around. Maybe Osborne just wants to be, like, super safe. I know 2 is the answer. I just couldn't remember how you're supposed to reason that.
鉄血宰相は帝国内にかなりの敵対勢力を持つと言われています。このクロスベルでそうした勢力から宰相を守るというのはあり得るかと。
Also terrorism. I mean, yeah. I mean, we don't know about that yet, but yeah. CGF really... Like, CGF really messed? Oh, like... Okay, like he's thinking about Gnosis, you mean. Gotcha. Having played Cold Steel 1, the answer was flat obvious. Yeah. Not gonna discuss why, but yeah.
I い目の付けどころだな。
うん。でもそれだと逆に1億ミラは少し多すぎないかい？
I mean, he's the leader of the fucking country.
最初だって自分の護衛は引き連れてくるんだろうし。
確かに。帝国にしても共和国にしてもかなりの護衛将校を同行させるそうですね。
もちろんそういう表向きの護衛とは違うだろう。ただ彼らの動向を見る限りさまざまな形でクロスベルという土地を把握しようとしているのは確かだ。それこそ俺たちや遊撃士と同じく何かあっても即座に対応できるように。
So 100 million Miras, like 80s $1 million, not too shabby. I'm thinking it's more like 40s $1 million. Right? Because that's more where Zemuria is at. Right? I think. In terms of like its industrial advancement. I mean, yeah, you have shit like the Orbital Net. But like, barring what you could call like the second Orbital Revolution, right? That's kind of where they're at, technologically speaking. Yeah? More or less? Maybe Lecter arranging the property deal was part of the contract to benefit them? To look at the Red Constellation's books. Bro, what if the Red Constellation's financial documentation? What if they're books? What if they're tax books? Like, what if that's like the Bible, but for Bob, right? Like, it's like if Bob sees the Septine Church's Bible, then it's like, okay, great, he can figure out everything in the story. If we could see the Red Constellation's books, like, we'll know everything about what's going on here and how it's working and the infrastructure therein.
確かにそんな風には感じられたわね。
まあ現時点で推測できるのはここまでだろう。
明日は各国首脳が来訪し、オルキスタワーの除幕式がある。
Who does the accounting for the red constellation? Shirley? I have my doubts that it's Shirley. to be honest, yeah. If I was a betting man, I mean, we gambled earlier for like furniture. I guess I am a betting man.
ああ、ちなみにお前らにも現場に出てもらうぞ。
現場ということは除幕式へ。
どうやら赤い星座の方に目を奪われているみたいだからな。傍聴やテロ対策なんてのは本来お前らの仕事じゃない。
True, that's the first division's job, not ours.
ここらで気分を切り替えて、もうちょっと状況を俯瞰してみろ。
They have very early internet, but they also have machine guns based off the Thompson, rocket launchers and tanks from the 60s, airships that have no time period. It's a little anachronistic because if you really want to get into it, they also have like big old robots from like 1,000 years ago, right? Like first chapter's final boss. And they've also got archaisms for which there is no real life analog. I guess maybe Boston Dynamics would be the closest. The little robot dogs where you kick them and they get up. And those video clips are totally going to be used as justification for when the AI when the AGIs decide to fucking end humanity. Look what you did to our kind.
なるほど。
耳に痛えツッコミだな。
除幕式ということは警備に参加するということですか？
名目上はそうだが、それよりも除幕式の様子を観察することに専念しておけ。通商会議が始まる時の空気、首脳どものオーラなんかをな、また違った視野が持てるはずだ。
了解しました。
それじゃ特等席から鑑賞させてもらおうかな。
You're gonna go to the front row at NASA.
まだ起きていたのか。
Yo! Yo!
明日の出発は早い。いい加減寝たらどうだ。
ああ、
It's him! Our boy!
一応こちらの報告にも目を通しておきたいからね。
士官学校か。まさかお前がそこまで真面目に職務に励むとはな。
あくまで名目上の理事でしかないけどね。あの子たちも頑張ってるみたいだし、このくらいはさせてもらわないと。
まあいいだろう。しかしどうやら例の話は確かなようだな。海援校の手の者が密かに手を回しているようだ。
あの人か。そんなところじゃないかと思ったけど。規模の方はつかめているのかい？
いや、そちらは不明のままだ。情報局もそのあたりはつかみ損ねているようだな。
自業自得とはいえ、最小殿も災難だね。意外と僕もまとめてターゲットにするつもりかな。
シャレになっていないぞ。やはり第7師団からの護衛を増員した方がいいのではないか。 今からねじ込むことも可能だろ
いや、それには及ばない。最小殿ならともかく、僕のキャラでそれをやったら気づいたイメージも台無しだろ。それに僕には君がいるからね。君の腕の中で守ってもらえればもうそれだけで十分さ。
さて、俺も早く寝るか。
すみません、調子に乗りました。いずれにしても明日のうちに姫殿下と話をしておきたいかな。そちらの段取りはどうだい？
ああ、巡査殿と連絡は取れている。明日の昼食会の後、夕方くらいの時間になるだろ
う。そうか。1年ぶりくらいかな。エステル君たちが残っていたら同窓会が開けたんだけどね。シェラ君も忙しそうだから出張できる余裕はなさそうだし。
そうだな。
ま、せいぜい僕は最先端のアーバンリゾートを満喫させてもらうとするさ。あ、君と巡査殿の合いびきを邪魔するつもりはないから安心してくれたまえ。なんだったら噂のテーマパークでデートしてきたらどうだい？
余計なお世話だ、アホ。しかしいつも以上にくだらんざれ事が多いようだが、まさかよからぬことを考えてるんじゃないだろうな。
ギクッ。あははは、やだな。そんなわけないじゃないか。
明日は首に縄でもつけておくか。
まあ多分これが最後の外遊になるだろう。最小殿の狙いを探りつつ大陸全土の動向も見極める。相変わらず苦労をかけるけどよろしく頼むよ、親友。
無論だ。
Oh, it's this thing. We're seeing like every familiar thing, every familiar face.
この雲の流れ具合だと向こうの方も晴れなのかしら。
It's just purple and circles, man. What's wrong with it? Do you not like purple circles?
いつもご苦労様。やっぱり共和国方面でも火種がくすぶっているみたい。そして兵ゆえの存在と大陸有数の両兵団の介入、やはり鉄血宰相の配下として動いているのは。何でもないわ。明日は北東に向かうからこのまま船に乗っていてね。いくらあなたでも外国までついていくのは大変でしょうから。
殿下、こちらにいらっしゃいましたか。
It's a tripper drowned world, and Liberal's royal army is swimming by comparison. I mean, Liberal's uniforms are pretty good. The big shoot here target on their shirts right over their heart. I mean, aren't most soldiers gonna know where that is anyway, though? Regardless of if it's circled or not. Like, isn't that what target practice is for? So you know where to shoot without the circle? Arabones is trying to level the playing field, okay? They've already got the numbers advantage and the take advantage, right? They just gotta make things like they gotta. It's all in the interest of fair sportsmanship. Okay.
どうやら明日からの会議に少し緊張しているみたいです。
ご冗談を。ああ、ジーク、戻ってきていたのか。
これを R&A リサーチからの報告を届けてくれました。
It's generally considered a bad idea to agree. No, I mean, no, I mean like target practice like at a range, or when like you're learning to be a soldier, right? RNA research, everything is getting name dropped.
リシャール殿からの拝見させていただきます。急進的な民族主義者、それに共和国政府の動きですか。どうやら想定外の事態が各方面で進行しているようですね。
ええ、王子とお会いしたらそのあたりもご相談しないと。それとちょっとしたつてを頼らせてもらうかもしれません。
つてですか。
ええ、本当に頼っていいのか見極める必要がありますけど。
Exactly, Calvin and Ereboni a fight. It's like the Erebonian troops are a mobile shooting range coming right at them. Good uniforms are either I look good to flex on you, I'm friendly so shoot me, or you can't distinguish me from the background to make it hard on you. I mean, that's kind of like what military uniforms are, right? Right? Like aren't like Navy formal dress uniforms like super fancy looking compared to like what you might wear like out on the field or something? That's the Calvarian uniforms are circles with point brackets written on them. You're giving this one to them? You meant to say friendly, so don't shoot me. Okay, my bad. Bring the red jackets from the British Army, circa 1770s. Okay.
もしかしたら私たちの助けになってくれるかもしれません。
To be clear, I was commenting on the I look good to flex on you bit when I brought up the Navy uniforms. The formal dress ones. If I'm understanding if I'm remembering the right uniform. Dress uniforms are more for formal events. Okay. Not common work. Yeah, but like if you want to flex on somebody, that seems like the one to go. It seems like the one to go for. You're not wearing it normally, but like you still have it. You could still flex on somebody if you wanted to. Maybe get in trouble for it because you're not supposed to be wearing it at that time and place.
ああ、エステル君たちが言っていたという。なるほど。ギルド方面とは別に当たってみる価値はありそうですね。
ええ。おばあ様が主導された不戦条約が結ばれて2年。戦争は回避できましたが、大陸全土で目に見えない圧力が高まりつつあるようです。なんとか不戦条約に代わる新たな枠組みを模索しないと。
なるほど。
なかなかどうして使いやすい端末じゃないか。
財団切手の天才 SE ヨナ・セイクリッド少年か。旧式のネットワークとはいえここまでの環境を構築するとはね。レンが捕捉されたっていうのもあながちまぐれじゃなさそうだな。アストラルのコードのインストールを完了。それじゃあ始めようかな。位相空間にアクセス。動力ネットの全領域をサーチ開始。
It's the hacking memes again, but it's animated this time.
複数ルートからの侵入経路を確保。第1、第2、第3防壁をクリア。ロジックキーの解析に成功。メイン端末への最終防壁を攻略。さすが博士が自慢するだけはあるかもね。さてと、お楽しみは取っておくとして仕掛けのネタを漁ろうかな。おっと、こっちで踏んじゃったか。やるねそばかすくん。でもこの仕掛けだと明日くらいまでバレないかな。せっかくだからいろいろ楽しませてもらおっと。
Late August 12 before the Septian calendar. Westmere Trade Conference, proposed by the newly elected mayor of Crossbell and CEO of the IBC, Dieter Croy, is about to commence. Representing the major power of the West, the Empire of Erebonia, our blood and iron chancellor, Gileath Osborne, and man about town, Prince Oliver... Oh, fuck, dude, I don't remember how to pronounce that. Oliver Race Arner. From the major power to the east, the Republic of Calvard, comes President Samuel Rocksmith, carrying with him the support of the masses. Representing the northern principality of Remiferia is its young ruler, Prince Albert von Bartholomeus. And finally, from the liberal kingdom to the southwest comes Crown Princess Claudia von Oslice, on behalf of Queen Alicia too. I got it? I said it two different ways, though. Rice. Okay, it's rice. Okay. I always forget, man. At this very moment, prominent dignitaries from across the continent are beginning to gather on Crossbell soil. Bob Kyle saying Rice? Ammo is saying Rice? The kids who shouldn't exist aren't there. They're late. Representative for the Imperial Government, Blood and Iron Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Can I just say, am I allowed to say this? He's in this art style, he's a lot more imposing and intimidating than he was in 3rd. Can I say that? Is that allowed? Who the fuck is that? I know Olivier. I know Mueller. Who the fuck is that with them? Osborne's had a nose surgery since 3rd. That is the consensus. Yeah, he did. In every art style that isn't Trails in the Sky, Osborne looks imposing as fuck. Which is the entire point, right? Like, he's supposed to look that way. Okay. The girl who also isn't supposed to exist? Okay, so I'm gonna meme a little bit. That girl does exist. But she shouldn't in Azure. Oh, that old Arsail door noise. I miss it. Was she inserted, or did she take the place of someone? I don't remember. I want to say she was inserted. But I don't remember for sure. Like, I don't remember if there was, like, I can't remember now if there was, like, another NPC standing there with Olivier and Mueller. Look, it's fine. Even though he goes by Prince Oliver now, I can call him Olivier, okay? Remember his words to us at the end of 2nd chapter, okay? That police car's wheels aren't turning. Bruh. Oh, you can't see my mouse on the screen. Yet to you, I'll always be Olivier. It's like one of his best lines. Maybe she took the place of a guard in the cutscene, and then the place of random people later? That's possible. But, okay, so I know for a fact that Yuna takes the place of, like, a different NPC, and I think Ken and Nana, are just, like, inserted, is my belief. It is a guard if you remember correctly. Okay. I'm willing to believe you, because I don't remember OG Azure so much. The fuck is this? Oh, it's 6 exabytes. Alright, never mind. I saw some random shit go up in the Discord server. It's fine.
さすが一国をまとめ上げる人たちばかりね。
しかし鉄血宰相か。かなりガタイがいいじゃね
えか。共和国の大統領の方はひょうひょうとしたタヌキって感じだね。
He's bear shaped.
リベールのクローディア王太女も素敵ですね。それにあのユリア巡査をこんなところで見られるなんて。
Oh no, she's one of her fangirls.
各国首脳の皆様、ようこそ遠路はるばるクロスベルへいらっしゃいました。クロスベル市の市長ディーター・クロイスであります。この度は西ゼムリア通商会議に参加していただき誠にありがとうございます。通例ならばこの場で歓迎の意とともに開会宣言をさせていただくところですが、その前にこの記念すべき日にこと寄せて皆様のお時間をいただきたいと思います。ご紹介申し上げます。クロスベル市の新市庁舎として貿易・金融都市クロスベルを象徴する新たなるランドマークとして、何よりも大陸全土の平和と発展に貢献する国際交流センターとして皆様にお披露目させていただく大陸史上初の超高層ビルディングオルキスタワーであります。
これがオルキスタワー。
概要は知っていたけど、ここまで壮麗だったなんて。
なんだか見てるだけで圧倒されそうですね。
I always wonder how much that curtain would have costed. Yeah, probably at least 7 mira, maybe even 50. You checking that weird green-shirted girl takes the place of exactly no one, a blank space. So she is just inserted. Okay.
ありえねえだ。どんだけミラがかかってんだ。
気の遠くなるようなミラが投入されたんだろうね。
いやはや、さすがに度肝を抜かれたね。
技術の進歩というのは凄まじいものだな。
まるでリベルアークを思い出してしまいますね。
Uh-oh. Stream chill? YouTube's yelling at me saying it's not receiving enough video. But I'm sending it all the video I've got. It looks excuse me, I had to sneeze. It looks fine on the dashboard. Looks fine on my phone. Hopefully it looks fine to you guys too. Now I build a tower. Curtain is unclipped, falls to the ground. Crushing all the dignitaries, 300... Yeesh. That wouldn't be ideal. That'd be bad. Okay, I see a red OBS square. Okay, looks like we're having a little connection hiccups. Is this gonna go away? Why does it have to happen now? Why though? All right, it's back to green, but YouTube's yelling at me now.
さすがにアクシスピラーほどの高さではありませんが。
なんとも豪気じゃないか。君の報告は受けていたが、まさかここまでとはな。
ええ、私も実物がここまでとは思いませんでした。さすがは IBC の資本力といったところでしょうか。
実際大したものだ。この因縁の地にこれほどの大伽藍を築くと
は。とりあえず一度屋上に登ってみたいね。
Same, to be honest. I want to see more of Zemuria in a literal sense.
市長さんに頼んでみたら登らせてくれっかな。
それでは改めまして、首脳の方々およびこの場にいるすべての関係者の立ち会いのもと、西ゼムリア通商会議の開催を宣言させていただきます。
大したものですね。
素晴らしい。この光景を見ただけでもクロスベルに来た甲斐があったというものです。
首相なことを。まあいい、私は行くぞ。どうも奇妙なネズミどもが入り込んでいるようだからな。
ええ、そちらはお任せします。それと明日のイベントにはぜひとも協力をお願いしますよ。あなたが来てくださるだけで相当な箔がつきますからね。
まあいいだろう。さらばだ。
相変わらず神出鬼没ですね。あの気まぐれさえなければこちらも助かるのです
がどうやら気まぐれというわけではなさそうです。彼がこちらに協力してくれるタイミングにはルールがある。それを見極めておけばめったに断られたりしませんから。
Yeah, it's really weird. You know, the times where he doesn't cooperate with us is like it seems to be when like whenever Ark and Seal like has a performance or like rehearses. It's really weird, really strange coincidence that. Don't know what to make of it.
そうなのですか。しかしそのルールとは一体。
まだ秘密です。ここまでは段取り通り。明日のイベントの成功のためもう一頑張りしておきましょう。はっ。
うわー、あのビルとんでもないね。ねえねえ、シャーリーたちでぶっ壊せたりしないかな。
Maybe Ian is a diehard fan. I mean, yeah, maybe. You might be onto something there.
気持ちはわかるがやめとけ。いずれあのビルにも役立ってもらうつもりだからな。
そんな。まあいいや、街の方をぶらついてくるね。あのビルのせいですごく賑わってるみたいだし。
ああ、行ってくるがいい。
さすがお嬢だぜ。よっぽどあのビルが気に入ったんすかね。
それもあるだろう。だがそれよりも血の予感に酔ってるんだろうさ。
なるほど。シャーリー様らしいかと。
さすがは俺の娘。どうやら明日はたっぷりと楽しませてやれそうだ。
かくして運命の塔は現れ、あまたの因縁を巻き込みながら螺旋を描いてゆく。
What is this, E6?
ブルブランがいかにも好きそうなシーンだな。
True.
まあこれだけのイベント、彼なら勝手に見に来てそうだけど。おっと、来た来た。あとは彼らに渡すだけか。それじゃあせっかくだからお楽しみの準備もしとこうかな。
すごいわ。
あのビル IBC のテこ入れでやっと完成したんだっけ。
まさかあんな綺麗なビルが建てられていたなんて。
やっぱディーター市長はやることがでかすぎるぜ。
すっげー。なあアンディ、探検に行ってみようぜ。探検。また怒られるってば。まあ気持ちはわからなくもないけど。すごいの。
確かにすごいビルだな。カルバードじゃ考えられないぞ。うちがこの町にこだわるのもわかる気がする。
みんなすごく盛り上がってるね。ねえねえキアちゃん、そんなに大きなビルなの？
Estelle in 5 years. Blanc had it in the Holy Mother's arms. Did you manage to steal a whole freaking tower? And that's the part where Blue Blanc's like, you should have seen the one time I stole a statue and put it in some girl's bedroom. You have no idea. You should have seen the looks on their faces, Estelle. One of them even said, if this ain't a bro moment, I don't know what is. That might have been Mary McDowell's bedroom and not Ellie's. I forget which is which. It's fine.
キアちゃん？あ、ごめんねしずく。すっごく大きいよ。色も青と白で綺麗でスラーっとしててかっこよくて。でもどうしたの？あ、なんでもない。なんでだろう。初めて見るはずなのに。キア、あのビルどこかで見たことある気がする。
なるほど。通商会議の本番は明日ですか。
ああ、今日のところは昼食会に各種懇談会ってところだな。夜には晩餐会に加えてアルカンシェルの感激があるらしい。ちなみに首脳たちは全員ミシュラムの迎賓館に泊まる予定だ。
迎賓館というとハルトマン元議長の屋敷ですね。
へえ、あのバカでかい屋敷、そんな風に使われてんのかよ。
ま、
ハルトマンについては汚職や違法取引に関する罰金が凄まじいほどの額になったからな。
I mean, considering where he went? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
その代償として没収され、迎賓館として使われたってわけだ。
まあ、自業自得でしょうね。
それじゃあ当然ミシュラム方面は封鎖ってわけかい？
ああ、総称会議の期間中はホテルやテーマパークも臨時休業だ。そっちは警備隊が詰めているから心配する必要はないだろ
う。わかりました。俺たちの方は昨日に続いて支援活動に専念しますが。
それで構わんだろう。招待客の中には昼食会の後クロスベル各地を訪れる者もいるようだ。何か問題が起きるかもしれんからお前らでフォローしとくといいだろう。
了解しました。
しかしさすが招待客どもは波のオーラじゃなかったな。特に鉄血採取、ありゃただもんじゃねえぞ。
ああ、あのレクター大尉が控えていたのも気になったけど、最初本人はそれ以上に圧倒的な雰囲気の持ち主だったな。共和国のロックスミス大統領は親しみの持てる雰囲気だったけど、でもすぐ近くにあのキリカさんが控えていたな。
カルバードの諜報組織ロックスミス機関の人間。庶民派で知られる大統領だけど、やっぱり一筋縄ではいかなさそうね。
でもリベールのクローディア姫はさすがに気品がありましたよね。
During the intro sequence, when you saw Hartman, he kept saying, "Why are you still alive? Please end this guy, someone." Can't believe he's still alive. So, like, we're the police, right? So we can't just kill him, one. Two, he did claim that he didn't know what kind of place paradise was when he went there. Whether or not you believe him is another story.
ユリア巡査もすっごくかっこよかったですし。
ああ、リベール王国の王室親衛隊の女性隊長だっけ。なんでもその筋じゃ熱狂的なファンがいるらしいけど。
そうだけど
私もちょっとファンだったりして。
へえ、そうなのか。
なんだなんだ、お嬢、そういう趣味だったのかよ。
You don't believe that claim for a second? I mean, it's probably plausible though, right? Like maybe they just like, maybe they put him under the impression that it was like a regular brothel instead of what it was. And then once his foot was in the door, it's like, nope, you've fucking been there now. It's over. Your ass is grass. Just when the cult had that much leverage over him. I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit and say that, like, even just the claim that he had been there probably would have been enough to sink his career. Even if he didn't know what kind of place it was, and even if he didn't do anything when he was there, just having been there is probably enough to, like, fuck him hard. In terms of, like, any pull and weight he could throw.
別に趣味ってわけじゃないけど、その前にリベールに滞在した時、王室親衛隊のパレードを見物して、写真集なんかも出ていたから思わず買っちゃったのよね。
なるほど。
それ後で見せてください。
うん、いいわよ。
やれやれ、嘆かわしいね。
断層の霊人は一種のロマンだからね。僕としては帝国の王子殿下も結構気になったけどね。
You would go reasonable doubt on this one? There's no evidence to suggest that Hartman wasn't telling the truth on that one. Especially considering his faction cannot cover up for a mistake of that magnitude. Yeah. If he went there and didn't do anything, all he had to do was snitch right away and his career wouldn't have been threatened. Or that visiting a brothel is far from uncommon. There's that aspect of it too, yeah. How? Okay, hang on. I'm trying to figure out how you would play Devil's Advocate on this one. At that point, it would be about tactics. It would be about who broke the news first and how it was framed, right? Any sort of brothel it was. They were experts on trapping political figures. Probably had a file made up that was just waiting for photo courts of him at reception. I mean, also, they did have files on the attendees. That's why he was even in that document that Joachim had to begin with. Also, what was the timing of him visiting Paradise? Because if he visited it sometime shortly before Joshua and Luve raided it, then he might have thought like, fuck it, let's just never bring this up. And then a couple years later, Joaquin pops up and now it's too fucking late. When they caught him, even looked like a client, and photographic evidence of it. They probably presented him with the full file and could have had anything in it. I don't remember if it, yeah, because I don't remember if it ever explicitly said what the timing was, like when exactly he ended up going there. For whatever reason. But like, if it got raided like the next day by Joshua and Luve, and if he was somehow privy to that information, then like, why bring it up at that point? Especially if you believe that the cult has been like eradicated. Unless it's like highlight how fucking awful it is, and then you could just frame it like he knew of this place. But then the question, then it raises the question, well, how did you know about this place? Right? Pretty sure Joaquin went to him for protection as the cult was being destroyed. That Hartman knew about its destruction before he was dragged into sheltering Joaquin. So the main point with that is that when I said it was about timing, the main point is if he kept the information to himself, because Bob Kyle has a point here. If he kept the information to himself and didn't like blow the whistle on them, on Paradise, then the factor here is how long he held on to that. Because the longer he holds on to that, the worse it looks. And this is also assuming he didn't do anything when he was there.
オリバルト王子か。最近割と聞く名前だけど。
リベールの異変の解決に一役買ったことで有名な方ね。それからいろいろな催しに出席して評判になっているみたいだけど、確か王位継承権は持っていらっしゃらないのよね。
そうなのか。あれ、リベールの異変の解決に一役買ったっていうことは、エステルやヨシアたちと知り合いだったりするのかな。
It was gonna look apocalyptic. Holy god, I can't read. Apocalyptically bad for his career no matter what. If he just snitched on it the next morning, and whatever the cult had prepared on him would have doomed him regardless. Bob Kyle's saying, like, okay, brothel visits aren't uncommon, but it's like, how common is it for this guy? What's how much about his profile do we know besides, like, he's corrupt politician, man. Crackdown on the cult was public. It would have been, yeah.
Ah, あの二人顔が広そうだったし、ありえるかもしれねえな。
キーヤ、サイト、おかえり。
あら、しずくちゃんは一緒じゃなかったの？
I got severely sidetracked by talking about why we didn't kill a politician who got fucking got trapped by a fucking cult of creepy weirdos.
お父さんと病院に戻っちゃった。でもビルのお披露目は一緒に見たよ。
You mean you got to see it, Kia? Damn.
すっごかったね。ロイドたちは近くで見たんでしょ？
Well, I guess Zeit could see.
はあ、正直大きすぎてよくわからないくらいだったよ。
ま、とんでもないビルってのは嫌ってほど分かったけどな。
キーヤちゃんの方がバッチリ見えたかもしれないね。
There's no in-game evidence that points to whether he was trapped by them, by his actions, or circumstance. On the plus side, he committed a bunch of other crimes because of that blackmail. True enough. That's what I mean. That's why I say, like, okay, because there's no evidence that he did it, but there's also like no evidence. There's no evidence that he did anything, but there's also no evidence that he didn't. But he does vehemently deny that he did anything. But that was in front of a pair of police officers. Like, I don't know. The only evidence we have is a claim that he was a repeat visitor to the site. Oh, was this a detail I'm fucking forgetting? Is that what it said in the file? Or somewhere else? Because if that's the case, if that is the case, and I'm forgetting that detail, then that paints things in a pretty different color. Even if we assume he was blackmailed into going back after the first time. Why are we talking about shit like this while Kia's on screen?
ロイドたちはこれからまた仕事に出かけるの？
ああ、夕方には戻ると思うけど、課長の方はどうですか？
今日は俺はここで待機だ。何かあったら連絡するから遠慮なく出かけてこい。
はい。
端末をチェックしてから出かけましょうか。
I think I may have skipped Lloyd by accident. Check the support. Okay, fine. Marie gone missing? My family's beloved kitten Marie has gone missing. Searched the neighborhood yesterday, but couldn't find any clues. Could we ask you to help find her? Our apartment's on the second floor of Acacia Apartments on East Street. Please visit us for further details. Racing for battle. If you'd like a special support section and join us for a training session, we'll be waiting at the Ash Tree Inn over in Amorica Village. Please come by if you have the time. Musician Mueller! I traveled here from the Empire to stage a concert, but my musician has disappeared. This is an urgent matter. Could you please help me find him? I'd like to discuss the details in person. Meet me at Crossbell Station. We're obviously doing this side quest first. Dangerous monster Savage Horn has been sighted on East Crossbell Highway. We asked the special support section to deal with this threat swiftly. Racist follow-up comment. Yeah, never mind. Let's just let the fool rot away.
いろいろ来ているけど、どれも気になるな。
Look, we just don't want the little girl to hear this shit, okay? Just need to live with the knowledge of what we're talking about.
この演奏家の創作っていうのはちょっとよくわからないけど。
Oh, I am. I'm certain, Lloyd. Don't worry about it.
いやー、でもまさか遊撃士のお姉さんたちの要請とはね。訓練ってのは色気がねえけど、時間があったら寄りたいよな。
I mean, we have to do that one too. That side quest is good memes. It's required.
いい機会かもしれませんね。こちらの猫の捜索というのはあのご家族からみたいですけど。
ああ、東通りに引っ越したボンドさんのところだな。あの猫とも縁があるし、できれば力になってあげたいな。
そうね、私も賛成。私たちを頼ってくれたみたいだし、忘れずに訪ねてみましょう。
タワーのお披露目とビップたちの来訪で街も浮き足立っているみたいだ。
Chad Liberal Army clears an entire highway for the signing ceremony. Persian CBD giant monsters still roaming on the highway.
いろいろ回ってみるのも楽しいかもしれないね。
She's not even in here. They just faked me out. I'll be here on standby for the day. Someone, meaning me, has to keep in touch with this first division and finish prepping tomorrow's trade conference. Or tomorrow's trade conference, even. Just focus on your own work. I'll contact you if anything pops up. Okay. Where is the little girl? The other little girl. No, I mean the other little girl. Who isn't the other little girl, but that little girl isn't really a little girl because she's like 14. And she'd be pissed if she heard you call her a little girl. She's not here. There she is. Here. Ooh. Good memes. Oh my, are you giving this to me? Thanks, Cop. I'll make sure to put it to good use. What's wrong, Kia? You're spacing out. Oh, no, it's nothing. Good luck at work today, everyone. Okay. Don't need to do... What's it called? Sleep memes. Chill on sleep. Come along now, Colin. Remember what we need to buy today? Carrots, potatoes, onions, and, oh, curry roux. Very good. Now let's be off. Two of us are about to go shopping. Hehe. Just look at how excited Colin is. Helping Mama make dinner today. Papa's gonna be so surprised when he comes back from work. If I take it, he's not in. I've got that car magazine already. It's fine. It's chill. Is there anything new to gamble for? I hate to see. How can I not check? No. Can we bother the people at Ark and Seal? Right, the conference attendees will be attending the theater, busy in the theater today. We'd only be in the way, so let's visit another time. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Okay, so where do we want to go? For the most important quest? Crossbell Station. Bruh, I need it. I need it. It's too expensive, though. It costs too much. Have good memes that I have to keep track of? I need to make sure that I don't, like, miss a Kia decoration. It's super important. The training quest was a pain in the butt for you? I remember it being kind of tough. A little bit. And that was on normal. So, like... Ugh. But speaking of, let's check equipment. Nothing new. They're not even here. Oh, yeah, they are. Spinny toys are super fun. Spinny, spinny, spin, spin. I mean, like, your eyes are swirling. Spinny, spin. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Handicrafts, huh? Actually pretty good with my hands. Maybe this would be a good fit. Think Crocker would be willing to hire me, though? I don't know. Ask. You special? No, but you look special. Ah. Hey Lloyd, the guy that's giving us some real intense vibes. Don't tell me he's our client. Excuse me, sir. We're with the special support section. I've been waiting for you. Thank you for coming. My name is Mueller. I work as a talent manager for Ereboni's music industry. Pleasure to make your acquaintances. A talent manager? Doesn't look the part at all. If anything, he feels more like a bodyguard. I get the sense that I've heard of him somewhere before. Is something wrong? No, not at all. If it's alright with you, would you mind giving us the specifics of your request? You mentioned something about missing musician, as I recall. I take it that means you're their manager? That's correct. Job to Crossbell is part of his concert tour. However, the moment I took my eyes off him, he went missing. That puts me in a tight spot. I have little to go on in a city I'm not familiar with. I can see that posing some difficulty. Crossbow City is larger than most. Yes, though I'm sure that won't be the only hurdle to contend with. In any case, could I ask you all to begin the search immediately? Yes. Of course, we're here to help. Could you give us some more details about this musician we're looking for? Gladly. My client goes by the name of Olivier Lenheim. He's a blonde man in his 20s, often clad in a white coat and sporting a lute. A lute? And they make him stand out like a sore thumb? How hard could it be to find this guy? If only things were so simple. A mere search and retrieval mission wouldn't be an issue ordinarily. BC, Olivier's personality is a bit, shall we say, problematic. He has an incurable need to stick his nose in other people's business, only to cause more trouble in the process. Like that time he stole some really fucking expensive wine and ended up in jail. To be frank, he's a nuisance, a fool, and a real pain in my... Excuse me. I see. Ideally, I'd like you to find him right away, just to keep his tour schedule intact. But I know better than to get my hopes up. You'd be doing me enough of a favor if you could just simply grab him before he gets himself into any incidents. Doesn't sound less like his manager, more like his babysitter. Either way, that explains exactly what kind of person we should be on the lookout for. Do you have any idea what sort of areas he might pique his interest? Well, if I had to say, Olivier has a tendency to be drawn to bustling crowds or places of ill repute. He also fancies himself as a gourmet, so he might have slipped away to some sort of eating establishment. Basically, if it's any place someone could stir up trouble, you can bet it's on his radar. Downtown District, Back Alley, and Entertainment District are the first places that come to mind in that case. I'd say you're on the right track there. But I've already combed the Entertainment District as it so happens. Better off excluding it from your search. He undoubtedly knows I'm looking for him. He's probably avoiding the most obvious spots. That complicates things. But if he's drawn to large crowds, then the Harbor District may also be worth checking out. I believe Mishi is scheduled to make an appearance there today. I see. Sounds to me like you have a good list of possible destinations. My apologies. I wish I had more concrete information to offer you. Don't worry about it. This is plenty. If there's nothing else we need to know, we'll get started right away. Best of luck. I'm counting on you. If he refuses to cooperate, don't be afraid to use force. In fact, I invite it. A good slap upside the head should do. Sure thing. What kind of weird relationship does he have with this guy? Considering you're not armed to break it, the training request is the hardest fight in the game on Nightmare? Damn! We tried to get into a royal banquet by teaming with a group of bracers in a martial arts tournament? I mean, but in that case it would have been on the up and up. In that case it would have been fine. In that case it would have been like... he would have belonged there. It wouldn't have been like... he stole the fucking tickets to the dinner. Olivier Lenheim is a traveling musician dressed in a white coat. The loot he carries with him will be a dead giveaway. Best bet of finding him would be somewhere of ill repute. If not that, then an area with a large crowd or perhaps a dining establishment. You're on the right track of focusing on the Downtown District, Back Alley, and Harbor District. Can't get them to cooperate. I don't mind if you have to use force. In fact, okay. He's Olivier? I mean, true. But... he's Olivier. Oh, okay. Nobody's on the piano. So what do we got? Harbor District, Downtown District, and Back Alley. I don't see him here, unless he's in here. Which he's not. Oh shit, is everybody making a wishy with Mishi? Mishi's dance show will now begin shortly. You all danced alongside Mishi in today's special event, so feel free to participate. Hey everybody. Mihihi. I hope you're ready to have fun today. Everybody's waiting for the memes. But he doesn't appear to be there. I mean, this is an eating establishment. But he doesn't appear to be here. They said Calvert is even more Easterners than Crossbell does. We went to when I was just a little baby, so I don't remember it at all. From what I hear, it sounds like a lively place. That must be fun, I bet. Oh, hey there, SSS. You guys here for lunch? Hey, what do you think of the unveiling ceremony? Amazing, huh? I won't be forgetting it anytime soon. Being in the presence of dignitaries was overwhelming, to say the least. No kidding, right? Especially that Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's the real deal. This is my first time seeing him up close and personal. It made me realize just how intimidating he really is. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was this guy right beside the Chancellor. He sort of looked like his secretary. Was he that Lecter kid you were hunting down a while back? The one I mentioned seeing here? Well, cat got your tongue? Hey, I get it. But you know, that actually reminds me of something else. Oh? What would that be? Last year around springtime, the Blood and Iron Chancellor and former Speaker Hartman held a little informal meeting behind closed doors. You guys already know all about that, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. It's common knowledge with certain intelligence channels. Sure, that wasn't the case at the time. Neither Crossbellin nor Erebonian media reported on it. And naturally, the CPD didn't manage to get their mitts on that info at all. What's more, despite it being so important, he hardly had any guards assigned to him. It's almost as if he casually dropped in for a quick stroll around Crossbell. This is how they managed to keep the whole thing on the down low. Sounds scandalous. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I call it a load of bull. Exactly. And what really ticked me off is that it happened right under my nose. You bet I looked into it after the fact, gathering dirt from every nook and cranny. Doing so netted me a list of possible suspects involved in setting up that secret rendezvous. One of them stands out in particular. Now. A young man named Lecter. You do already know he was with the Chancellor during that meeting. Yes, though I'm surprised to learn that he was responsible for arranging it. His diplomatic skills are out of this world. Right. A mere secretary wouldn't be able to pull off something like that. That is, unless he's also a member of the Imperial Army's famed intelligence division, right? Yeah. What if... Leave it to Grace to figure all that out on her own. Yeah, I sure hope she never goes into digging into my love life. Haha. Looks like I hit the bullseye. Still, I can't believe the bozo I met with you guys was that Lecter. Anyway, you guys probably have loads of work to do, so I won't keep you any longer. I know there's a lot more to that Lecter fella than meets the eye. You guys better watch yourselves around him. We know. We'll be careful. It was nice speaking with you, Grace. If I remember right, in third, like, Osborne, like, straight up just says that, like, he arranged fucking everything, right? In the Olivier Star Door. He practically pulled what he did in LeBeau. Talk about a subtle show of authority. To finish chowing down here, I'll be hitting the old dusty trail for some more conference coverage. Security around the dignitaries is bound to be tight, but I may be able to sneak a peek while they're on the move. We'll be going around interviewing citizens in the street this afternoon. If we're lucky, manage to nab some photos of the dignitaries while we're at it. Okay, good luck. See you later, journalists. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. I'll bitch and moan some more, why don't you? Those voices. Wait, look. The hell's wrong with you, Slash? Use your freaking head for once. What are we gonna do if Vol drinks himself to death? Because the way things are going, he's already halfway there. I told you, that's why I'm weighing our options to keep that from happening. It's not my fault nothing's come to mind yet. Get off my damn case. Oh yeah? What about your shit for brains idea to take him sightseeing on top of the tower? That'll cheer him up for sure. You think he has a 7-year-old? If he was, he sure as hell wouldn't be in this hole in the first place. Seriously, has anyone ever told you how much of a grade A dumbass you are? Bastard, you want to start giving out scores, huh? Then if I'm a grade A dumbass, you're a grade triple S. You haven't even come up with one idea. Oh yeah? You want to go? Let's go. Knock it off, you two. Speaking of the triple S dumbasses, we're gonna get pulling weapons on each other. You're supposed to be comrades. Stay out of this, Carrot Top. It ain't your goddamn business. This is all Wazi's fault anyway. You're the one who turned your back on the downtown district. Yeah, well, it wouldn't even be like this if it wasn't for your chicken shit ass. Well, Wazi, you gonna own up to it or what? Hold on a second. Wazi didn't do anything. Whatever. Just pissing me off even more. Guess I'll have to lay you chumps out first. Ha, now you're talking. So get your face smashed in, Huey. Still gotta do it myself after. What should we do, Lloyd? Starting to go beyond boys will be boys territory. Damn, if this keeps up, we won't have any choice but to subdue them. Yo! Oh, how utterly depressing. Yo, there he is! Such needless conflict will only link the chains of hatred across your otherwise delightful hearts. To you who choose to scuffle in the streets, I give the timeless gift of song. Oh fuck, I can't sing though. It's a soothing yet mournful ballad, intended to unite the hearts of those ragamuffins who have lost their way. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. No, we can't leave trails in the skies. We left it behind. We're finished those games. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. I have to, like, talk sing. I can't real sing. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, shut the hell up, Blondie. God. Think it's better just to listen to the Japanese? There is no Japanese. There's no budget. It's a side quest. Oh, hello there, little kitten. Is something the matter? As you can see, I'm in the middle of a delightful performance. Autographs will have to wait until after the show. Moreover, it would be quite dangerous if you kicked me down from this height. Why, there may not be an on... Would you shut the hell up already? Quit your caterwauling and get off our roof. We're trying to run a business here. Fine, fine. Please, calm. I said get down. Sing talking works better than what Pop Pop did? Harsh. I don't think I did much better, to be honest with you. Well, at least he's down now. You alive, Blondie? Still breathing? Guess so. They could have just recycled his previous performance from back in Sky Evo? Probably. Huh, well, that was something. Man, it's not even funny anymore. Later. He still got it! He still got it! That was up with that guy anyway. Forget about him. Let's bail. They left. All's well that ends well? Well, would you look at that? I've managed to nip the bud of a blossoming fight here in the City of Sin. Another debonair adventure complete. What's it? Okay. Once again, my mellifluent lute has brought peace by spreading the gentle chords of love and devotion. Sometimes I'm almost frightened by my level of genius. Excuse me, but are you alright? That sounded like a hard fall. Worry not, my fair lady. fall of that height was absolutely nothing to a man who has kissed the dewdrop skies of this very continent. What's wrong with this guy? Do excuse the minor interruption. Now that I've regained my composure, you can continue my grand sonata. Gather round, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where was I? If this fleeting dream... Please, you don't have to do that. Hey, Lloyd, could he be... A blonde musician in a white coat. Definitely fits the description. Mueller said he could be a handful, but he's nothing like what I expected. You must be Olivier, am I right? The one and only, my darling. It's I, the unparalleled genius, wandering bard and seeker of love, Olivier Lenheim. Praise be to Adios, as it is by her grace you have had the pleasure of witnessing one of my famous impromptu performances. Engrave this day onto your hearts, for it has surely been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you all. You killed Home Up. I mean, I don't know. The way he was walking around, I think the poor man's got some brain damage. I don't know. Right. Hold on a tick. You knew my name before I introduced myself. How is that possible? I don't believe I've uttered my name once since coming to Crossbell. Have we perhaps met somewhere before? Not exactly. We're here with the Crossbell's police, special support section. We've been looking for you per the request of your agent, Mueller. You know who we're speaking of, right? I see, so you're the ones... That Mueller. He's just as much of a worrywart as ever. Surely he knows by now that time apart will never dampen the measure of our love. On the contrary, it makes our hearts grow both fonder and bolder. Huh? Wait, are you saying the two of you are... Yeah, no, I seriously doubt it. That's besides the point. Can you come back with us to Mueller now? I'm afraid not, officers of the law. I have to make the most of Crossbell while I still can. I'll be quite occupied tomorrow, you see. Occupied? Nothing you need to concern yourself over. But do keep in mind that if you... Bro, I can't read. You keep in mind if you claim to be unable to look the other way. I will do everything in my power to give you no say in the matter. No, really now. And just how do you plan on doing that? Wait. Is that the famous Julia Schwartz standing right over there? What? Really? Where? Hey, wait a second. I don't see anyone. Where'd she... Hey. Bro. Till next we meet, my new friends. Ta-ta! Wait. He got away. Just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Of course Senior Captain Schwartz wouldn't be in a place like this. I already told this dude's gonna be a pain in the ass. Reminds me of Lecter. Never mind that, let's chase after him. The only question is, where did he go? Why don't we check the other places we discussed earlier? That's how we stumbled upon him downtown after all. Maybe in the back alley of the Harbor District. Sounds like a plan. Let's move. They fell for the obvious trap. You expected at least Randy to be on guard. I mean... Three-ship home? Probably not, right? Randy's off his game this week. Look, he's dealing with some family drama, okay? I can't really blame him too much. That's what Walt's been up to, huh? Yeah, he was staggering over to some shop looking totally trash for everyone to see. He walked out with a ton of booze. Probably back at his place getting wasted right now. Real talk, it was rough seeing Walt like that. I mean, sure, he used to have some drinks for fun, but he's completely lost himself. Yeah, I don't like it any more than you do. Things aren't going to turn out well if we let him walk around in public while he's completely hammered. Gotta keep an eye out for the guy and help him through this. Yeah, we're on it. That's what Walt's been up to? He's trying to drown away his sorrows. I'm worried for his health if he's really drinking as much as they say. Listen up, anything happens, you tell me or Luganov, got it? Yeah, for sure. Now that wailing nutcase back there really cramped our style. Not getting off so easy next time, remember that, Wazi. Hahaha, this world's got its fair share of freaks, huh? Wait, weren't Huey and me fighting about something? Speaking of someone going off his week, I mean, Bonnie had a real spring in his step even after he fell off the roof. Maybe I should have kicked him harder. What have you got for me? Requires a lot of memes to give her, though. What if I don't want to give her those memes? Thinking about something, Abbas? Ah, Wazi. Yes, I was ruminating over a diverse set of people that are in this world. Haha. It does take all kinds, as they say. That goes for the two of us as well. Ha. Indeed it does. Abbas sure does open up around Wazi. I suppose it's a sign of just how close they are. I mean, she kind of did, though. Jingo exercised her authority. Declared one family Baron's empire. I think we have to eventually go back to the fishing shack so we can get the memes about taking the fishing spots back. Sorry, spoilers. That's what we have to do. Here you go, boys and girls. Westmere Trade Conference is officially underway. We'll be handling all kinds of requests on top of security detail. If anything goes down, the guild will be there quicker than you can say boo. That's encouraging to know. The Red Constellation and AUA's motives have yet to be confirmed, so we can't allow ourselves to relax. Yep, those nasty Nellies lurking around at the conference. Gotta be extra careful. Anywho, we have your department on speed dial if we learn anything important. Thanks, Michelle. Same on our end. Still upset they took away the ability to consolidate potions in Azure? Oh, like trade lower grade tier bombs for like tier bombs and stuff? Wow, that's a lot of people. Seems to be here for the Mishi event. I believe this is what the theme park staff are doing for the day. Seeing as Michelin is closed during the conference. It's a shame Tia wasn't here to see this. I think they're about to do a dance number. Why don't we stick around for it? After all, we're already... Wait, is that... He's gonna meme. Yeah, I love you, Mishi. Haha, that guy who joined in is pretty good at this. I bet he didn't even practice either. That's just, you know, classic Olivier. Okay, everyone, all together now. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. He did the thing! Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Olivier and Mishi exchange a firm handshake. Haha. Well met and well done, Mishi. To be frank, your dancing prowess is something to be commended. Hehehe. You're not too shabby yourself, fella. Where'd you learn to dance? I'm rather fond of ballroom dancing myself. Naturally, my preferred partner would be a beautiful woman. But you were a fine stand-in, my furry companion. Though I suppose I shouldn't have expected any less from Crossbell's most beloved mascot. Hehehe. Aw, stop it. You're making me blush. What in Adiosa's name is he doing? Looks like he barks in and takes him to the spotlight for himself. Remember when Mueller asked us to prevent him from drawing attention to himself? That's out the window now. Uh-oh. I do believe I've been discovered. My apologies, dear Mishi. but I must vacate the premises for now. Oh, that's too bad. Hehehe. Let's dance together at Michelin Wonderland next time. That is one wishy I promise to bring to fruition. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but the bond we have forged today will linger in my heart for eons to come. Adios, mi amigo. Bye-bye. Bro, why didn't he have mad ups like that back in Trails in the Sky? The ending of second chapter wouldn't have been that big a deal if he jumped like that across the fucking gap. And just, like, jumped Estelle and Joshua over one at a time. He cut and run again. I get the feeling he's used to this sort of thing. On the bright side, this narrows down the number of places he could have escaped to. It's not gonna matter either way unless we start chasing after him. Hehe, wasn't that fella a barrel of fun? Maybe next time he can come play with me in Michelin Wonderland. Michelin. So the other place we're aware of that he would go is like the back alley, right? Probably the first place I looked, if I had to guess. What if he's stealing wine from this place instead? Seems like a pretty Olivier thing to do. Alright, never mind. Hit to sign off now, delay over, take care. Okay. See you around, Bob Kyle. Thanks for stopping by. It's gotta be here, right? There's a piano here and everything. There we go. Olivier? Wow. He's pretty good, isn't he? Thank you for listening to my serenade. Bravo. You're amazing, mister. We stayed signing on as our live entertainment for a while. I'm willing to compensate you, of course. Why, that does sound oh so tempting. I gladly accept your gracious offer. Wait just a darn second. What's this? You found me already, have you? Now you're going around taking random side jobs? Dude's got some screws loose. I urge you to cease this admittedly well-earned flattery. Why, I can feel my cheeks reddening already. No one's flattering you, jackass. We're taking you with us this time. Now. Surely you must know when to give up. Life isn't meant to be a constant chase. It's to stop and smell the grand roses, too. Sip it slowly. Like a fine wine. Perhaps like a Grand Chardonnay? That went for 6 figures at auction? Olivier? So, I shall offer a gift to brighten up your weary, dreary hearts. Melody woven with the very essence of love and devotion. Oh? What troubles you, mademoiselle? Make no mistake. While a melancholy sigh may have its charms, a beautiful young woman should never be without happiness in her heart. Let me make something perfectly clear. Mueller requested that we retrieve you, no matter what it takes. He even authorized us to use force. As a matter of fact, he insisted on it. Point taken. I surrender. I promise. The smile is more terrifying than the things that usually scare her. As disappointing as this is, the time has come for me to sail with the tide. Very well then. You'd be so kind as to escort me to Mueller? Just to be safe, I think it'd be a better idea to tell Mueller to come here. As much as I'd hate to put him out of his way. That's definitely the safest choice. No doubt he tried to give us the slip the second we stepped outside. It pains me to see how little trust I instill. He'll live. Anyway, I'll try contacting the station to see if someone can get a hold of Mueller. Good work, everyone. Thanks to all of you, I was able to corral this nuisance before we got too carried away. No problem. Glad we could help. Corral? Why you make me sound like common livestock. And I know for a fact that I'm much more to you than that. Then again, degradation does have its own special charms, I suppose. If that's what you're into, I'm more than happy to take all the abuse you can muster, my dear Mueller. Shut up. I take it back. Please don't hurt me. My apologies, everyone. The city and I have a bit of a history together. He never learns his lesson, so I always end up having to cut his leash shorter and shorter. Haha. Sounds like you're used to dishing out tough love. Love doesn't begin to cover it. There's nothing like having a companion who truly supports you. Then again, who would want to accompany one such as myself, known for almost as many virtues and good deeds as the goddess above? True! You only have one line. I want you in the party. Can you be in the party? Does that count as heresy? Haha. I don't think ADOs could get this ne'er-do-well to repent. I'm afraid you're right. But as far as I'm aware, the church's sermons aren't nearly as hard-hitting as mine. No, please. I'll behave myself, Mueller. Please don't encourage this savagery. I beg of you. Something tells me this is their usual friendly banter. We should be going. Still quite a bit on our agenda. Thank you again for all your help. Don't mention it. All in a day's work. Though, if you don't mind me saying, I wouldn't take my eyes off him if I were you. I know all too well. And so our revelry reaches its inevitable... denouement. I don't know how to pronounce that word, man. I bid you adieu, ladies and gentlemen. May we meet again, fates permitting. Sure. My only regret is never receiving the luxury of frolicking with Mishi at that oft-rumored resort park. Wait just a moment. Your division takes on contract work, yes? Would that mean I could request you to serve as our guides? Ah, me and my strokes of genius. Why, left so much fun that even an incorrigible sourpuss like Mueller would... Mueller, it was just a little joke. Wait, no! That's classic Olivier. And there they go. Not every day you get to meet a duel like them. Though on second thought, I feel like there's more to those two than meets the eye. Well, you heard him. Fate's permitting. Make it a chance to ask him yourself sometime. At least he wasn't missing a banquet this time. True. Honestly, that might be more troublesome than it's worth. And man, he basically threatened Olivier the entire time, but is he? No, it couldn't be. Something wrong, Ellie? You've been pretty quiet. No, it's nothing. Cool. I think this one's a wrap. Ready to head offline? Yeah, let's go. You dimwit. For once in your life, could you keep your whims in your head where they belong? You know full well what kind of place Crossbell is. It made my life infinitely easier if you just took more consideration for the position you're in. What's this? Sounds like someone's been fretting themselves over little old me. Besides, you know I can't help it. I just had to see all the city has to offer before my duties shackled me. As a result of my little excursion, I feel I've come to understand why they dubbed this place the City of Sin. That's not all I've caught wind of. A certain someone we know has been shifting his pieces behind the curtain. That's so. At least you managed to get something useful out of all of this. Indeed. Thanks to you, Mueller, I was able to have a little preview of what's to come. Which reminds me, how go the arrangements? I'm only able to romp and frolic about the way I do because I know you can manage just fine without me. I'm not the one to be concerned about, but yes, I've already contacted them. They need to know what our schedule was. They need to know how the schedule has been delayed, no thanks to you. Well, in that case, let us make haste. It would be unbecoming of us to keep those two lovely ladies waiting. At best, he was haggling for a guided tour of Crossbell from the SSS. Of Michelum, though. Kind of out of the way for us at the moment. Just a tiny bit. Where is our next meme? Okay, we could do this, or we could do monster memes, and they're in the same direction. They're in the same direction, and I don't have Eagle Eye. So, Dude, 3 hours of stream, and it's all been talking. This is basically a Bob stream. And you can tell him I said that. In fact, I'll tell him myself. Okay, done. Pop would take 8 hours in this segment. Welcome to this self-inflicted hell. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that it's not even self-inflicted. It's just literally been all story and side quest. So our gear is as upgraded as it's gonna get. What do we have in terms of U materials? Is it worth upgrading our memes? We have 21. No. Sleep immunity? Oh, is that for the monster? Or for the training quest? I'll get it. Let me make sure I don't already have it. Sleep. We just have one. Yeah, just one anti-sleep, so we're gonna need to get a couple more. Man, they're expensive. Can I just have Tio back and get immunity to fucking everything? Slap a gladiator belt on her. Call it good to go. Where am I going? So we don't have any dishes to offer right now. So remember to bring one later. How many recipes do I actually even know? We got a few. Not a ton, but a few. What the fuck? Bruh. Did you know that you join the business owner association and start hiding items inside of chests? They'll double overtime. It's called Moore's Law. Okay. Same reaction. It was a certified bruh moment. Okay. Well, I mean, if that ain't a bro moment, I don't know what is. Right, I wanted to come this way to see if we can upgrade our shit. It's gotta help, right? Sorry, Wazzy. Like, even like a little bit, right? Because I don't know where the monster is, we're walking. Wait a sec. I do have Eagle Eye? I do have Eagle Eye! I'm fucking dumb. There it is. Are you chasing me? What makes you think you're allowed? Nice miss. Oh, it's a cow. Let's dominate. Okay.
よーし電磁ネット投射
任せて時の結果砕け散れ
行くぞ
That's one of them sealed.
行きます電磁ネット投射
Not great. But we got a crit coming up. It's not full charge, he's not strength upped, but like, hopefully it's fine. Oh yeah, it's fine. Good, but could have been better. It could have been way freaking better. What have I told you? It doesn't matter because you can spam it. Oh, we're all just fucking fainted? Okay, cool. Based.
行きます。
任せろ。
行くぞ。よし、上出来だ。
You forgot about how broken S grenade is? I figured I'd use it, because if they went to sleep, then cool, and it should have dealt enough damage that the other two should have got. It was all purely strategic. Every single thing I just did was planned in advance. Even the entire party getting fainted, if you believe it or not. What do you know? Another craft book. Looks like our two CGF alumni are a perfect fit for it this time around. Well, damn. Ready to show everyone what we got, Noel? They won't know what hit them. New memes. We should probably heal Randy, because he deserves it. Not even worth that much XP. Get away from me. I didn't want to fight him, I wanted to dig up the shiny.
私の番ね。
俺の番だ。
任せてくれ。悪いな。先に行かせてもらうよ。
You wonder how in Zemuria monsters would have these craft books? I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe they like to read too. Maybe they enjoy a good book once in a while. Oh, I have one of these. We just haven't brought it to Noel's room. Oh, shit. Hardcore neglect. Sorry, Noel. How much is it going to cost to sleep? 500 Mira to sleep? This should be the last thing we got, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get this done before we end stream. There you guys are. Tia, my sweet angel. Wait, is she still not back yet? Well, there goes my motivation. Sorry to disappoint. Don't be. The village will be issuing a formal apology for her on a near daily basis. I can forgive her. Just when you're as smoking as ever, Aelia. Might take this chance to hop off the Teotot train and come on to the Orlando Express. I'll pass. Next stop, Singlesville. Randy. Guess that's the end of the line. Please, Randy, give it up already. Our apologies, Lynn. Could you tell us about your request? Sure, it's pretty simple. Oh, we ask that you join us for a training session. I didn't equip the anti-sleep. In other words, let's have a scrimmage. Scrimmage? You mean that you want the SSS to fight against you guys? Why make a request like that now of all times? Well, because it wouldn't have been a fair match until now. For the amount of the Imperial government paid them, the Red Constellation could have stayed at that inn 200,000 times. $5? Even ROM? Around, I think it would say. Early 1900s for an inn? we meant back. We said the. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I guess you're not wrong. Once you put it so bluntly, though. Haha. Don't take it too harshly. At least this means we recognize how far you've come. In fact, that's exactly why we want to see what you can dish out for ourselves. My downtime just happens to overlap with Lynn's right now, so if we're gonna do this, it needs to be soon. But it's a shame we couldn't have Scott and Wendell join in too. Those who were here, this fight would be even more daunting than it already is. Still, you got a point. Opportunities like this don't come around every day. Hell yeah. I'm always starting to get hot and heavy with a more experienced partner. Are you now? Never would have pegged the son of the war god as preferring the low ground. Low ground? I don't get... Oh. Wazi, would you please stop tainting Noelle's innocent mind? Haha. Your new members are a riot. Funny, and from the looks of it too. Quite skilled. If you say so. I don't think I'm anything particularly special. I am. Do your worst. Oh yeah? Does that mean you accept? What's the call, leader? You're on. If it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you'll get. Where would we be doing this? Everything in open space, it's out of the way. How does the clearing by the entrance sound? We already checked with the village chief and got the okay. Then you can get started right now if you're up for it. You're all stocked up and geared out? We can wait a bit if you need some time. Let's see. We need a moment to prepare. Would you mind waiting for us? Nah, go ahead. We got other pressing business to take care of first at school, too. Only doing is take advantage of some free time anyway. Don't worry about us. We'll be here whenever you're ready. Thanks, you two. But I could just back out and equip it. It's fine. Got anti-sleep. Anti-sleep. Save me from sleep. No sleep. No sleep. Proceeds to hop in the car and drive to the other end of Crossbell. We didn't bring the car. They're gonna see us at the bus stop running away. No, not you. They're preparing. Let's try it. Yep, all set to go. What do you say we take this outside? By which I mean, consider your challenge officially accepted. Now you're speaking my language. May the best team win. Look, as long as she doesn't distend, and as long as she doesn't, like, Thunder God kick, and, like, melt our health bar, like, we're fine. Wow, we've drawn quite the crowd. Looks like we're about our little match. No way the Bracers lose. They're gonna wipe the floor with those cops. Wipe the floor? Why would they mop outside? It just get all muddy. Huh? Holy, he means that the police will stand a chance. I'm not so sure that's true though. I think the SSS is pretty strong too. Boy howdy, I'm getting fired up. Who you reckon's gonna win, Chief? It's a tough call. Both groups have been a great help to us in the past. Even Chief Tolta is here. This version of the game does some weird thing where whenever it does the little fade trick, like the crossfade trick, it's not a real crossfade. My understanding, I think, of how Falcom does that is like the game takes a screen cap and then like makes the screen cap like fade out. I think that's how they do it. And I only know that because of like one of the times I played E7 was like through an emulator. But it's doing this thing during the fake crossfade where like sometimes the sprites will flicker. It's really distracting. I mean, it's clearly like a weird visual glitch, but like still. Actually, he was the only one we told about the match in the first place. Where it gets around in a small community like this one in one way or another. What do you expect? It's over half the town right there. It's starting to make me feel a little nervous. Yeah, nothing wrong with having an audience every once in a while. Alright, let's get the show on the road. First, we need to figure out how we want to do this. This many people gives us a lot of options to choose from. That said, I think an old-fashioned 2-on-2 fight would be best. Oh, fuck. You read my mind. Does this sound alright to you guys? I don't have a problem with it. It's your request, after all. Can you pick who you'll be fighting? Good thing. Just as long as you're one of them, Lloyd. Huh? Why me? Come on, don't act so surprised. We're not only here to test your physical strength. I want to see how unified the SSS is with you at the helm. That's right, there's no point if the leader doesn't participate. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Man, what the hell? Can't even leave the station while the guy's freight hopping up to the hearts of every damn girl he sees. This is the little brother charm in action. I should take notes for my hosting job. I'm gonna do us all a favor and pretend I didn't hear any of that. Anyway, the condition sounds perfectly fine to me. In that case, who would you like to partner up with, Lloyd? Let's see. Mind having my back, Randy? Like you even gotta ask. Let's show these ladies how we do it in the SSS. We have our matchup. Alright, you two, ready your weapons. Here we go. They're going first. She is Thunder God kicking! I don't like it. I was just joking. It was a joke. It was for a YouTube video. Shit. Gotta do something. Did Salamander always have this short range? Bruh. Yeah, it'll take items, but it can be done. It's only one strength up, but hopefully. Yo!
Yosh.
Based. That's not it though, right? There's no way that's it. Did we get them? Sort of. Didn't look to me like they were fighting us with everything they have. I'm surprised, you guys are pretty good. Agreed, you had much more synergy than I was expecting. You say that, but obviously did manage to phase you. We held back a little, sure, but not as much as you're thinking. Either way, it was a good fight all the same. Does that wrap up our training then? Why the hurry? Don't tell us that one little scuffle was enough to satisfy you. Would it be bad if I said it did? Come on, no need to be so modest. How'd we go all out this time? Us two versus the entire SSS. You want to fight all 5 of us at once? How the hell would that be fair to you? Hey, we didn't call this training for nothing. Ha! She's distending! Incredible. She's radiating energy. It's an easier technique known as Qigong. Cassius memes. It's gonna be fun to deal with. Yeah, someone knows this stuff. Aeolia. Right. Medicinal arts. Did you just heal us? Let's put our best feet forward, I see. Yep, this way we can fight without inhibition. Did she also charge our craft points to 200? I doubt it. But enough talk. Come on, SSS. Rise to the challenge. I guess we can't say no. Lloyd, who should fall back and support the other 4? Sorry, Wazzy. Wazzy, give us support. Well, also, one of his support crafts is to just AT accelerate. So it's probably not bad to have Wazzy hang back, actually. Like, thinking about it, rationally, logically. You know. Genetically. Just double strength buff Randy while he war cries, pretty much. Don't meme me. Good. Don't you do it. She fucking did it.
私の番ね。エニグマ。よし。駆動。
はあ。
Right. Bye. You can't do it!
Thanks.
I should have done that, but I went for the burn instead. Don't do it. Okay, good. I make bad choices sometimes. It's fine. No burn?
Thanks.
They wouldn't be weak to this. Can you not? Look, I just don't need to deal with them AT advancing, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Fuck off! Stop! Stop death blowing me! I don't like this. Pan. Yeah, maybe with all of us in the fray, we're still no match. You have us beat in every way possible. I didn't think we'd be able to pull that one off. But we managed somehow. Maybe the experience factor is what gives us the edge. Double speed, you have the nightmare version of this fight? Jeez. All my stamina has returned. What an amazing technique. First you kick our asses, then you go and heal us. Oh, what kind of man am I? I'm sorry. Should I not have done that? Well, hey, you got me all wrong. Your arts are like a warm, tender embrace, Aelia. I don't think I ever knew true happiness before today. Randy. There goes the last of his dignity. At least he alleviated some of the tension. Haha. You guys really are something else. Watch you go back and forth for hours. Our pleasure? Alright guys, show's over. We're calling it a day here. There's something further to see here, everyone. You heard the young ladies, let's break it up, folks. Enough of a distraction for one day. Come on now, back to work. You got it, Chief. Alright kids, off we go. Ooh-wee, that was one heck of a tussle. It's a mandatory win. Thanks for letting us use this place to spar, Chief Tulsa. We had some valuable training in thanks to you. Not so we didn't get anything out of it. The villagers needed a bit of a diversion. Besides, you have granted many of our village's requests. There's the least I could do to return the favor. Take care now. If we don't win, we don't get an ability for Lloyd, probably his strongest one. Oh no. Haha. Glad they got a kick out of all that. So Lynn, did training with us live to your expectations? Well, tried your best, and that's all we can ask for. That's right. We should do this again sometime the opportunity arises. Sure, we wouldn't mind a rematch. For now, I'm content that we've gotten a better idea of how each of you fights. Especially you, Lloyd. Your top techniques really had my interest. So please focus on teaching suppression techniques, right? Yeah, I'm surprised you could tell. But what about that caught your attention? Well, Tonfa's originally come from the east, right? You familiar with them, Lynn? I wouldn't call myself an expert, but yeah, a little. I got a feel for a few different Eastern weapons while I was a student, like chakrams or 3-section staff. On that note, I think I might know how to improve that spinning craft you've got, Lloyd. Improve? You think you'd be even stronger? Only one way to find out. I can give you a quick lesson right now if you'd like. Want to give it a try? You do that for me? I couldn't possibly say no. Lucky you, Lloyd. Not often Lynn is willing to take on a student. Well, I was learning that. Well, you said you're going over the Ash Tree Inn so I can learn more about you, Aelia. I'll pass, thanks. I just can't catch a break. Have you still not learned your lesson, Randy? Sorry to hold this up, guys. Would you mind waiting until we're done with this lesson? Not at all. A chance like this doesn't come around often. You should take it. Give us a little twirl so we can see how it's done. We're cheering you on from over here, Lloyd. Yeah, you got this. If you say so. Alright, let's get started. Right. I think I got it? Congrats, you pass. Now you just have to get accustomed to using it in actual combat and make it your own. You. I think I could do that. Thanks for all the help, Lynn. Well done. Congrats, Lloyd. Thanks, you too. It's amazing, though. There's a few slight adjustments and the force is exerted in a completely different way. Spiraling moves like the one I just taught you are derived from the Helix form. It's used by practitioners of the Alias One Blade style, which of course means Arios knows it too. The great thing about this form is it's a fundamental building block. You can apply it to almost all kinds of different techniques. Estelle memes! So those who master the Helix and Void forms will attain Enlightenment, the pinnacle of martial arts. Helix, Void, and Enlightenment? That's as far as I understand about the subject, so there's nothing more I could teach you. Basically, enlightenment isn't something the average person could reach. They spend their whole life trying. Only a handful across the continent have ever achieved it. Really, that few. I've heard stories about this kind of stuff. Pretty crazy when you think about it. That's definitely the word for it. Obviously, I'm not saying you need to reach enlightenment yourself, but you should keep fine-tuning your skills regardless. And I'll do what I can. Shoot, let's wrap this up for now. It's almost time for our next job. Right, we really should be going. I suppose we're all busy this week, aren't we? Yeah, our schedule was packed because of this trade conference. I understand the need for it, but HL truly does run a tight ship. It's all our stuff's planned down to the very last minute. That's absurd. Luckily, it still gives us time for breaks every now and then. Anyway, we need to get going. Keep up the good work out there. Goodbye, everyone. Right, thank you for everything. Should we try this again next time? Lloyd learned Raging Spin. His Axle Rush craft was strengthened to Raging Spin. Its attack power and range have increased. Additionally, enemies will be drawn toward Lloyd upon usage. Should we try to do this again next time and try to win? Because the most recent save I have is literally before we fought them. So we could try this again next time, see if we can win. See if we can not lose badly. Might be tougher though. Who's got what? So we can like replace this with like mute prevention, so she can re-curia people. Like replace this with would I want death blow prevention on Randy or Noelle? Because Noelle's the one who has Celis. This is probably theory crafting for another stream. Suction spin plus evasion tanking. Enemies can't escape him or hit him. I'm thinking I don't save. And we try to see if we can do this one next time. Because that was only like 20 minutes. And most of it was reading dialogue. So we'll try that again next time. But anyway, the reason I bring that up is because it is about that time. Thanks everybody for watching, for stopping by, for chatting. See you all next time. Unless I don't, next time I see you should be tomorrow for Ease 8. But until then, Victor, you going to sleep? Good night. Alright, thanks for stopping by. You picked the best time to head off. Anyway, until next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for stopping by. Let me find something to play us out with. Sure. That's gonna be it for now. And, good night.